Yeah, somebody in the chat. Before we even get started with the show, make sure early sent that meal. Shout out, hey man. Not talking about those Texas Longhorn steak either. I'm talking about Houston's. Feel me? I'm talking about 89, 111, something like that. First off, that's Trent. That's J Rob.
You need that roof.
That's early. You said what?
I said you need that roof Chris, huh?
Roof Chris, bro. Hey, I went out to Chicago this summer, y'all, in June. First off, let me tell you, J Rob, that might be my favorite city in America now. I love Chicago.
Really?
I went out there, had a Chicago cut. I kid you not, Trent. That Chicago cut was probably like 120. It was probably the most. It's probably the most expensive steak I've ordered for myself that like I paid for. If that makes sense.
This is one of the worst bets I ever had to pay because I was just bad. That was a bad boy. The Patriots just playing to lose in the end, man. That shit was terrible.
Man, we're going to get to that in a minute, man. I can't wait to get into that game. First off, thank y'all so much. Welcome to the Press Box. Y'all know what time it is. This is your favorite place to get all the great football, NFL, and NCAA that you're looking for. As always, we got a great relationship with Splash Sports. If you want to continue to win money with us, check in with us. It is the best DFS game out there. You play more or less, and you play against other players, not the house. This is the best place to get your work in. If you want to continue to tap in and win money, make sure you tap in with Players Choice. We will get you right. I ain't saying we won somebody $1 million, but we've definitely made a couple people thousandaires in Players Choice. First off, J Rob, Trent, early. How we feeling today, fellas?
I feel good, man.
Feeling good.
Miserable. Miserable.
Miserable.
That's all right.
Been seeing one of the Mickeyest runs I've ever seen in my life, but hey.
That Matthew Stafford,
that
Matthew Stafford situation, it broke my heart, man.
What you mean?
I want him to win, man. I want to win one so bad.
I ain't gonna lie. It's just
he just got outplayed.
I really want.
He really did get outplayed.
Well, if you look at the third down, 4 quarter numbers, he got outplayed, brother. Respectfully, he got outplayed.
I will say this: I had the opportunity. I bring it up all the time that I had the opportunity to meet Sam Darnold at the Pro Bowl, and I always say that was my favorite interview of my time being down there, just because I thought Sam Darnold was just like, as a guy, just hearing him talk about some of the things he was talking about, like he was a cool guy, and I gotta give him his credit. And it really made me root for him, just having the ability to meet him in person. And obviously, I'm a Jets fan, and I just knew, regardless, like our situation for him was awful. So it's nice to see what has become of his career. He outplayed Stafford. Like, it is okay to admit Sam Darnold has, I think, solidified himself as a top 10 quarterback in the NFL currently. I think he's deserved that.
He won a bowl. He top 3.
I think he answered questions. It's not rage bait time. I think it's time to. I think it's time to really say he was able to win the big game. That was probably his biggest knock. Yeah. And I really think the Seahawks are going to run through the Patriots for sure. But I will say this: the one disappointment is if Matthew Stafford wins MVP and would have went to the Super Bowl and then won Super Bowl MVP, I would have had a diabolical take in my all-time rankings.
Nigga about to say
there's a lot of people that would be
really. What would it have been, J. Rock? Because it might be the same thing I already had. What would it have been?
Better than Brett Favre all time. I'll tell you that much.
I might be already there, but
I said top 7.
I was going to put him over Rodgers.
All right, okay.
I was going to put him over Rodgers.
We can't hear you. Can't hear you, Bama.
You may not be able to hear that, but I might put him over Rodgers. I just heard some
crazy. Who better than?
In the words of skill, that's not crazy to say. That's not crazy to say.
Nah,
I'm not a big Brett Favre guy personally, like you know. But shout out to J. Rob. That was a great game, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. That was I'll say it like this, y'all. I had to recover a little bit emotionally to watch that game because obviously, you know, watching the game before that. Trent, I mean, I don't tell you, bro. You ever been in a situation where you're just like, I don't know, bro. Like J Rock, you know, we wasn't always the man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be real with you. I wasn't always the man. You know what I mean? When I came into high school, I wasn't him. I developed some himology when I came to high school, and I became like, you know what I mean, Mr. All Athlete, Mr. All everything. But coming out of middle school, I wasn't like that. So when I first stepped into high school, I definitely had some L's on my list. And I'm talking about, you take L's to people you know, I'm better than him. But like, he still get her, or he still get the spot. That's what it felt like on Sunday. That the Patriots legitimately are just worse than the Broncos. Like, and I don't know what that's in reference to, brother.
Your ass.
And
you just being a big ass kid.
I think. Well, let me let Bama set it up. You know, over here about to start trolling and rage bait. You ain't said nothing valuable all show already. I think watching that game, Trent, I was like, bro, Drake May had his worst game of the year. He was getting like locked up. PS2 was doing dirt to Boutte. Like they had 12 yards, y'all, in the first quarter and a half of total offense. Drake May had 41 passing yards at the half, and it was what? It was 7-7 or 7-0. I can't remember what the score was. And I was just like, I don't know how to. I mean, saying, bro, Trent, how would you feel watching that game?
So look, number one, shout out to Bama. He got the score. If Bama would have put a bet on the exact score, the game would have been. I'm not gonna lie, he would have won probably 10,000.
Yeah, he would have won a lot of money.
He
did say that.
Bama
did say that.
He literally called.
Depending on what he put down, he might got a 50 piece.
Yeah, when Bama ain't trolling, he actually good at what he do for sure.
I never thought about that, but I just knew Trent. I was just like that defense too good at home.
But my thing is that I had the Patriots winning. The fact that they won like that, they survived back-to-back weeks. To me, it's ass. Like it's ass. That's why. Like I'm not trolling. Like I said this yesterday. Like this is one of the Mickeyest Super Bowl runs I've ever seen in my life. It's literally one of the Mickeyest runs. And it's not a diss to the Patriots or Drake May, because Drake May is the reason why they got here. But this playoff run that I'm seeing, bro, this shit is Mickey as shit. Like this shit is Mickey as hell.
Yeah, and I don't think there's anything wrong with saying that.
Like it's nothing wrong to say that, but shit is Mickey.
I really feel that.
I think Joe Burrows was too, and I think
but the thing is with the
I'd much rather that run though.
I agree.
I think Burrow's runs get overrated, but this shit that I'm seeing, I haven't seen this shit in like literally years. Like, bro, you come in
decades.
What 2017 Brady?
To 2015, man.
This is very equivalent to Trent Dilfer's run statistically. The numbers.
No. I know what Trent means, like because the teams he went against. The only thing I can think about is like 2017 Brady, maybe like where he went against some poo teams, bro. Like,
I mean, he went up against
not even the teams though.
They had to buy, so they went up against the Titans.
Yeah,
but it's also
the Jaguars.
They faced Jacksonville. They faced Jacksonville that year, so it's like
at least Jacksonville was hooping that season. Like
the Patriots also got a bit lucky, like in terms of like CJ Stroud played the worst game you could possibly play, and they still could have won. Then you go up against Jarrett Stidham. Like, there is a little bit of luck at play. And I will say this. No matter what, though, if they beat the Seahawks,
it's not going to matter for
then the run don't matter. Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, they got to do that.
If you win, it don't matter how it looked. It's not going to matter. Like, but the thing is, it's the other part. If they lose, and they lose like BTA, is going to be a lot. And then also, too, they played Justin Herbert. Like, in that offensive line, that's horrible. I didn't mean that to say Justin Herbert. I mean, they played Herbert in that line. The line was garbage. Like, it was a mismatch. Like, this was
Herbert played bad too, though.
He played bad. That's why. At least he
played bad too. But I don't want to just say it was his fault. I didn't want to.
But at least with the Chargers game,
I didn't say
at least with the Chargers game, they did what they were supposed to do. Comfortably won the game, dominated the game. Bro, these niggas is literally escaping by like the hair they chinny. Like they're literally escaping by. The Broncos make one field goal, they go to overtime. If CJ Stroud throws just one touchdown pass, just throw one more. That's because I think he threw one to Christian Kirk. If he throws one more than what he did, they win the game. Like this shit, obviously, because Drake made majority of the playoffs been mid, and literally they just been getting saved. They literally just been getting saved by playing these garbage ass offenses.
But I feel like we should be asking a deeper question about all of this, though.
Deeper question.
Can a lot of other quarterbacks that are about to be MVPs potentially get away with how he's played?
No.
That's why he's getting that grace, because it's year two. I'm not year two. That's the only reason why, because he's so young. That's
but also he's a regular season darling too, bro. Like he's getting all this love for the regular season. I'm saying I'm not gonna lie to you, huh?
He was wilding.
No, I'm saying that's cool, but like, there is something too though. Like he hasn't had special like this whole playoff run. And bro, I'm dead watching this game, bro. Trent, I'm not gonna lie to you. And early, you know what I'm talking about too. I'm watching this game, bro. He was panicking in the first half when there was no snow, panicking, throwing the ball in the dirt, happy feet, ducking his head. He didn't want to get hit, bro. Like I'm just sitting here, like bro, like literally, but all Jared had to do, bro, is literally just not do what he did. Throw 2 hit in this Super Bowl. That's all he had to do. Just don't do this. Super Bowl. They got into the red zone one time, y'all. One time.
Yeah. But the Swiper, as expected though, when you have Jared Stidham playing.
No, but that's not. That was different though, bro. 10-7 is crazy. 10-7 is crazy, bro.
10-7. I think to me,
10-7. Remember they punted. The Patriots were punting with 8 minutes left just to get the clock out.
Here's the thing, though. 10-7 to me is crazy for the Patriots. Like the Broncos having 7. I literally said they're not gonna score a lot of points. Like they're like you got Jared Stidham playing the game quarterback.
Can I say something else too that I actually cannot wait for? I'm just calling it ahead of the Super Bowl. I can't wait for JSN and Sam Darnold to absolutely expose this defense, because I think this whole idea that this Patriots defense is all-time good, and you look at the
somebody said that?
Face,
a lot of people, yeah, because
yes,
they're giving up
there is like these
They're giving like 9 points a game or something like that right now.
Yeah, bro.
What I'm saying is, if we all add a little bit of context of these football games,
yeah,
like come on, like let's just use our brains.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm almost certain between what I've seen on X, some of the
shows, yeah.
Like I'm not saying like literally they're comparing to the 2000 Ravens, but it's like to just shamelessly say this defense is elite,
bro.
Come on, stop! Like we gotta stop because we're not being honest. Like it's not an honest conversation. Justin Herbert has legitimately the worst.
Yeah, the first 2 games off the bad O-line, but how they won against the Broncos, they was pretty good.
No. The first game, I'll let rock because they dominated the majority. Like I'll let it rock. These last 2 games, they have literally been. It's not like they've been surviving. Like surviving. Like they chinny hair. Like they chin. Like if CJ Stroud, bro, that nigga played the worst game of his NFL career, and we literally just saw the week before. Nigga played the worst before that. So he literally had the worst 2 playoff game stretch he's ever played in his life. He has that.
Well, Bama, I think if Bo was there, they would have got walked.
Majority of the game, outside of the first touchdown,
that game was terrible, bro.
Outside of that first touchdown that they had in the first quarter, I think when they went forward that slant to the Mario Douglas, they were struggling the entire game. You had fumbles left and right.
Yeah,
these niggas are struggling, and then CJ Stroud doing what he doing, he was just flat out trolling. Niggas was playing like dogs.
Yeah, that boy had his Will Levis moment. That's crazy.
Then you go into the AFC chip. You get blessed that Bo Nix in the second to last play of the game, ankle is snap.
Ankle, bro. Like
you're blessed that happens. And then you go into Denver versus Jared Stidham and only put up 10 points.
And remember, Jared in the first half was out hooping Drake. Drake was garbage, bro. Like I'm trying.
Mind you,
Bama, Drake was terrible.
And mind you, and then the Broncos missed 2 field goals. So, bro, like this is shit. Like this is
what also kills me about the run, Trent. What also makes it worse is like I saw a Chase Daniel tweet out Drake May is a superstar.
Yeah, I saw that, bro. I said, bro, yeah, and I was underneath. I said he hadn't even played well.
But I couldn't believe it because I'm like, what is the standard to having to at least play some? Like
Bama,
he had any game and said Drake May.
He has back-to-back 20 QBR games, bro, and negative EPA, all that, and it don't matter, bro. People are not being for real about it.
People are talking about the snow and things. I'm like,
he was garbage before the snow came down.
Did we not watch LA in Philadelphia play in a snow game last year?
Yeah, we did. We did.
Like, what is that excuse?
No, but that's what I'm saying. But this is what I'm saying. Everybody like, can we chill on Drake? Why? But why do we do this with QBs we like? That's weird. Because if Jalen Hurts played like this early, we started to show with it. Early, we started to show with it.
If this was, bro, if this was Josh Allen, if this was Lamar, if this was Joe Burrow, like,
can we? Oh my fucking god, y'all been talking and fucking annoying me. Dog, let's get something clear. It's his second fucking year. Stop mentioning him with niggas who been in the league for 5 or 6 years. Nah. First of all, you niggas talk for the first hour. Let me get 2 minutes of talking real quick. 2 minutes of talking. First and foremost, I've been giving Bo Nix slack because of the fact that he's a 2-year guy. He was doing what he was doing. So I wouldn't have gave Bo Nix a hard time if he had a bad game. I give Jalen Hurts a hard time because he's this deep into the league. You give Josh Allen a hard time because you played enough games. You played enough seasons. You give Lamar Jackson a hard time because you played enough games. You played enough seasons. The last thing that we're looking for now is you having a good playoff run. Drake May playoff run been terrible. It's been absolutely terrible. He is being lucked up, and I think one of the most disgusting things is him not even trying to score. Like, as a player, if my coach is basically saying, "Look, don't lose the game,"
Trent, check the chat.
I'm gonna be a problem with that. That's gonna piss me off. Like if I'm Drake May, I'm trying to make a play. He made a couple plays with his legs, but I feel like he really was cool with just winning by 10-7. That's the nasty shit I probably seen. Like that was nasty. Like, bro, be more. Like want to do more. I want to put these boys away. I want to get a touchdown, put these boys away. He didn't want to do that. Cool, but when I look at the game and how it went, he did what he was supposed to do. I think Jerry Stidham was terrible. After he got that fumble, he was confident, he was smiling. Bro, he got that fumble in the first half, and like he just lost all his confidence. Like he didn't believe in himself no more.
So wait, so early. Even like I get what you're saying. They're like veterans and this and that. I don't think that should matter though, because in reality though, we're just talking about how the playoff run went. We're just talking about if this quarterback had this same thing, they would be getting killed. Like it's just think like. You walked in the AFC.
Nigga, I ain't gonna lie. I don't care how Lamar Jackson gets to a bowl. If Lamar Jackson had the same run, but he got to a bowl, you niggas be saying Lamar Jackson is a bowl. Like, nigga, first of all, let's not compare niggas who ain't even touched it.
MJ, tell the truth, MJ.
Wait, hold on, time out. You wouldn't care? You wouldn't care
if Lamar Jackson,
if Lamar Jackson had 86 passing yards in the AFC Championship game
again, if Lamar, but here's the thing, I'm gonna say it again. You not hear what I said? I said that I would be on Lamar's ass about how poor he played because again, he's been in the league long enough. But you guys would be happy that he made it there in general.
J-Rob, of the four quarterbacks that are second years that have played in the playoffs, Drake May has been the worst of all four by a good bit.
100%.
By a good bit. So what are we talking about?
And then early.
There's four of them that have made the playoffs.
Now, don't you know that he's so disingenuous in what he's talking about because I've listened to early talk about Lamar Jackson and he has brought up his year 2 failure in the playoff
versus the Titans.
So
no. That's a lie.
Very inconsistent.
I bring up Lamar Jackson versus I bring up him last year, and I bring up 2023 the most because
there's so much footage.
You had a historical defense, and I bring up last year because I feel like y'all blew the Bills out in the regular season. Y'all were
had a historical defense
in
2023.
Another very overrated concept, but okay.
It wasn't historical in 2023.
Historical.
No, literally it was historical.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to Rob.
I'm not saying that they weren't good, but like historical, like you would.
The same team who said Lamar, we're gonna make sure Patrick Mahomes don't score at all in the second half.
Like
just do something for me.
Ravens. This is like, were they really that defense in 2023? They were not 2000 Ravens. They weren't Steel Curtain Bears. Like, I'm not saying they weren't a good defense, but like, let's not act like they were all-time great.
Shit, they were a historical defense in every category. My point is that defense was good enough to say Lamar, Patrick Mahomes would not touch the field. He would not touch the end zone all second half. Can you do something for me? And he couldn't do nothing for you. At 2024, again, I just think that team was much better than the Bills, and they should have beat the Bills, dog. Point blank period. He shouldn't have had that bad first half.
Lamar
and the second half, I kind of blame Andrews and all these guys. If Lamar plays good the whole time, the same thing we just did with y'all out this year, y'all probably win that game. Because you had such a poor half and you had to play catch up, that's what hurt you. I would not give Lamar the same flat or Josh Allen the same flat in their second year because one, they were nowhere near a bowl in their second years in the league. And on top of that, I'm giving Drake May the grace of your last year, your rookie year, you didn't do too much. This year, you were an MVP candidate. You've been bad in the playoffs. I'm be honest with you. You probably will get beat in the Super Bowl, probably whipped. I'm talking about dog walking Super Bowl. But your upside and what you got, I'm looking forward to seeing what you're going to do for the next couple of years. I don't expect this thing to be poised his second year. God damn.
I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that I think in general, just when we're talking about, bro, it's not even, you don't even got to be a top 5 quarterback. It can be any quarterback, good quarterback that we talk about in the NFL. If they had this run that Drake May is having in the situation that what we're talking about, they're getting killed.
Watch this, Wiper. Watch this, Wiper. But if Bo Nix plays that game, they beat the Patriots. And if Bo Nix gets a Super Bowl and Swipe will be on his saying, and I'm on Swiper's side for this one. Swipe will be on his saying, Bo Nix got to a bowl his second year. He'll be talking about his comebacks, him having the most comebacks for any quarterback in Broncos history. And you niggas will be like,
hold on. I got it. You know why? And you know why this doesn't allow you comparing apples to fucking grapes? Because Bo Nix, at least in the divisional round, had a great game, was hooping. Drake May hasn't hooped literally in the entire shit. He hasn't hooped.
But again, throughout the season, as Bo Nix has been hooping, y'all have been poo-pooing.
But no. But
have they not, Swiper? Am I tripping?
But it's regular season. We talking grown man time now, though.
Matter, though. We're talking
this
about
is playoffs, my brother.
The Broncos literally had the 1 seed. So literally, they was off in the wild card. They faced the Bills. Bo Nix cooks. If he goes in, has another good game, I can see why Swiper.
And he has to hoop for the Broncos to win. That's
I would see
don't have the luxury of not hooping. I think that's the difference.
I would see why Swiper would boost it. When you come in with the Patriots, the first game, y'all had dominant game, so cool. The second game, you didn't play well, but the nigga, y'all won the game because the opposite quarterback played like literally the worst quarterback in the NFL. You sneak by, and then the conference championship, you play a backup quarterback who's ass and Jarrett Stidham in the Broncos, and you survive again, and you only have 86 passing yards. So I don't think that would be the same. So
early, this is not directed at you, but early, I remember, and because you know what, if Drake May wins MVP, I know how they rewrite stuff. Because what happened is Lamar got out in the first or second round, whatever that was, and then won the MVP at the award show. And I remember that summer, people were like, "Yeah, well, Lamar needs to do this. He wasn't hitting his passes. Lamar had 365 passing yards on 59 attempts and 143 rush yards versus the Titans, and they were excoriating Lamar Jackson in his second year. Why? Because he had a unanimous MVP season. So if you get a unanimous MVP, you got to play up to that standard at all time. I'm saying Drake May, for some reason, early, I think he's in New England. It's the way he looks. It's how he talks. You got all shucks Southern drawl. It's like, hey, he's playing like trash, but like he's leading his team. Like he's just doing his job. That's just kind of weird to me because that's just not typically how it works. That's all I'm saying. It's just different. We've
been doing this week after week, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Hey, whoever your team is, make sure your quarterback is good. God damn. I do a lot of, I ain't gonna lie, we've been doing this all week. We did this shit with Josh Allen. We doing it with Drake May. Drake May got to the game, man. Can you say your quarterback got to the game? Can you say your quarterback got to the game? If
Josh Allen Trent,
because you just saying what you particular on your podcast and the young niggas who follow you. I've never seen niggas poo-poo niggas so much about their offensive coordinator play and their coaching staff play. Like, to be honest with you, bro, when I look at Josh Allen, when he did this year, when I look at what the situations were completely
different. This is the whole point. No, hold on, because Trent, if Josh Allen had the luxury,
doing this because y'all lost,
if Josh Allen had the luxury of being on the Patriots team, he wouldn't have to do anything.
Any good quarterback had the same shit that we just seen. They're making the Super Bowl.
And that's cool, brother. But
again, that's ass. That's not cool. That's ass.
It can't be ass because I sit here and I scream to the top of my lungs about Jalen Hurts. And because some of you niggas like him.
Jalen didn't do this last year. Or 22.
No.
Or he didn't do it neither year.
Oh, well, 2022, he ain't do nothing to make Super Bowl.
But he was good in the Super Bowl, though. Like, he hooped and then he did his job. But Jalen.
So what if Drake May has a good Super Bowl? Then what?
No.
He wasn't the best.
No.
He wasn't the best. He wasn't the best, but I'm kind of weird early though. A lot of those scrambles he had was clutch, brother. Either keep the drive moving or ice the game, bro.
Like, you know what that sounds like?
He wasn't.
You know what that sound like?
Bama, you know what that sounds
like?
Y'all
know me, bro. I'm not real big on you got to pass for 500 yards in a game in order to have a good game, bro. Each game is different, bro.
Now,
it was a dirty game, but still though.
Okay, but he missed every big throw he needed to make too. Just the throwing yard. He missed all the throws.
In the full context of it though, this is your second year in the league, bro. You in the AFC Championship game in the snow, my nigga.
He wasn't in the snow in the first half. He wasn't in the snow in the first half. And by the way, Trent, what did he say last week? Last week when we asked him,
it's kind of weird.
No, hold on. Last week when we had the same conversation about Bo, you didn't bring up no second year nonsense, and you said he was mid. You did, Bama. You said he was mid.
Yeah, because you came in here. Because you came in here. Because you came in here, motherfucking booty shaking like he was fucking the second coming of Joe.
That's how I know y'all just disingenuous. You're not consistent. It's not consistent.
Here's the problem, though. Here's the problem, though. Here's the problem with me. This is my problem, though, about disingenuous, right? About your hypocrisy, Swiper. I can admit, you can do that to Bama. You can say Bama, wait. You can say Bama gave Bo Nix a hard time. You're right. And he should have did that. So it make it easy for you to talk to him about that. I didn't give Bo Nix a hard time. What I'm saying to you is, Swiper, you're being a biased sucker ass nigga right now because your team lost and they should have won. That's the only reason you so upset.
but-
Because if Jerry Stidham wins that game, even though it's bad,
You see his numbers?
we wouldn't be having this conversation. If Bo Nix played bad and won, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
All of a sudden,
you
that stuff
just
doesn't
mad
matter.
you ain't the nigga with the girl.
But
That's
early-
all.
All of a sudden,
This is. I hope you don't
doesn't
get it.
matter.
I hope you don't get it, Mom. You a hater right now.
Look,
You're a hater
this
right
is why
now.
I say early. This is why I say you're being.
You're a
disingenuous.
hater right now.
Wait, but Swiper though. Hold on. But
That
early,
nigga's
this is why-
second year in the league,
but
bro.
early, but this is why I say you're being disingenuous because I done heard you multiple times saying Jalen Hurts has gotten carried to the bowl. I done heard you say that because it's been multiple.
So is Bo Nick. I mean, so is
hold on.
Drake May.
There has been okay. So okay, if you just admitted that, why are you talking about me swiping J-Rob being weird when this you just admitted?
I'm gonna tell you again. I'm gonna tell you why you're being weird because I'm looking at a guy who wasn't even supposed to. Like, let's be for real. Let's be honest to God, right? We saw flashes Drake May's rookie year. Did we not? Did we see flashes in his rookie year, Bama?
Yes, of course.
Right?
Of course.
Didn't nobody have Drake May being as good as he's been this year? We've come on
Yeah,
here
you
and
had to pay-
we've come on here and we've added context. One of the easiest schedules in the league.
Yeah.
We've admitted to that.
Yes.
We've admitted to the fact that he also is one of the best deep ball throwers. He's also been one of the better quarterbacks in the league this year. And in his second year, yes, he's been carried, my nigga. But the fact that y'all want to fight so hard to shit on him is what I'm having a problem with.
Not shitting.
Okay, everything can be true. You right.
Really,
He's
I
been
had him as
carried.
MVP for most of the year. What are you talking about? What are you talking? You just talking. I
What are
said
you
he
talking
should
about?
have.
No, what are you
Said he's
talking
an MVP. I'm
And you're
talking about
bitching and
what he's doing
moaning
in the
about his
playoffs.
playoff performance.
He's
But I'm saying to you, Swiper,
He's
you're
been
bitching and
terrible.
moaning about his playoff performance.
Why
And
is
I'm
that?
saying
Why
to
is
you,
that just objectively
cool.
true?
And I'm saying to you, cool. Now what you want for it? What you want for it? You want cookie for it?
We talking
What
about
you
the
want
game.
for it?
What are you talking about?
So cool. So what? So what? He had a bad playoff run.
Really
So
being
what? He
weird.
in the
You're
bowl.
really being weird right now, bro.
What you want for it?
But you're
You're the
this
No,
one-
what do you want
That's
niggas to say?
weird,
Because
bro.
y'all are literally arguing with
do this-
yourself. What do y'all want niggas to say?
You
Y'all want niggas
the
to
thing
pat
I
y'all on
don't
the
like
back
is that
for
you
a bad
pick and
playoff
choose.
performance?
You pick and choose when you want to do this, bro.
I'm not
pick and
picking and
choose.
choosing.
And what you're trying to accuse Swiper and Trent of, you do the same thing all the time. You be quick to criticize somebody you don't rock with. You be quick to tell somebody they got carried. And at the end of the day, it's really coming from you specifically is hypocrisy. And on top of it, I've been mute this whole time. And on top of this, we've been going back and forth and we criticize quarterbacks honestly all the time. We have partial criticism all the time. So let's be
But y'all
honest.
have been doing
If
this
the boy
weird
went
thing
out
where
there and had two
y'all are
games,
mad at
he
the
had
media,
two
J.
games
Rob.
in which
You niggas
he
are
had
mad
two
at the
games,
media,
nobody
and we
is
sitting
mad.
on here complaining
We're
about the
having a
media.
conversation.
The media
Why-
ain't giving Drake May a hard time. Okay, so what, guys?
Nah, you can't
We know he's been
Again,
carried.
Here's my point.
Why are we talking
Here's my-
about it for so
but
long?
The thing I don't like.
Why do we talk about it? We just had a whole segment on Josh Allen, literally last week. Literally last week.
Exactly,
This is my whole
exactly.
point.
What's the difference? It's they play football.
Hey, you do understand we the media, right? Too, man.
Swiper, he don't. But the thing is, that's the problem. He don't really look at us that way, despite how many people be watching, how many followers, how many comments, how many likes. They come for our opinions on these things. So whether you like it or not, early, we're gonna give our opinion.
And that's cool
on these
again.
things.
And that's cool.
And if you go out
But
there,
can we
and
be
the quarterback
honest?
for the team that's headed to the Super Bowl?
Can we be honest?
Back-to-back games has had a passer rating under 30. There is a point to talk about it.
But
they have been able to.
And you spent the first 15 minutes of it. But can we be honest?
People talk about Lamar Jackson. The comparison
Jesus Christ
is because it's the same thing. We've seen Justin Herbert in year 2 get criticism after how he flamed out against Trevor Lawrence. Every top quarterback in their second year, I'm pretty sure you were highly critical of CJ Stroud in year 2. I've been up here listening to you in year 2 talk about CJ Stroud, but then all of a sudden, it's just year 2. It's just this. It's just that. You didn't give Bryce Young his first season.
You didn't even
give Bryce Young a rookie year.
J-Rob, add on. When Caleb Williams was throwing all them game winners, it was it was a cool little game winner. But can we be on? Like, come on,
thank you.
Okay, now here's the thing though. Now notice. Other than Bryce, because I'm a fan, so I can say I'm a bias. As a fan, you get emotional. Swiping on I'm talking about. Can we be honest though? Everything y'all said. The only time I do pushback, I ain't gonna lie. You guys have done a thing where y'all have praised niggas. No one here has praised Drake May. Like, unlike I can say me and Bam are the few niggas that, as great as the season Drake May's been having, me and Bam have been screaming to the Raptors. All right, but nigga, weak schedule, weak schedule. That's cool, brother. My problem is this: you hyped up. You niggas had CJ Stroud top 7 after his first season, right? Most of us had him. Not me here, but a lot of y'all had him as MVP the next season, right? So when he falls, that's understandable. I can argue that Lamar Jackson's that 2023 season, he's had the same type of team that Drake May has had. Sadly, things didn't go his way when he can get to the ball the way Drake May got to the ball. Understandable. Drake May has had an MVP. Drake May has had an MVP style season, but I don't want to hear about, oh man, why we ain't talking about how bad he played, this and that. I mean, I understand he's played bad, but let's be for real, Swipe. A lot of your yelling is, you're a little hurt right now. I get it. You feel like you got a bad hand dealt. You feel like if Bo Nix would have played, you would have won the game. You feel like it's poor Drake May play. Y'all didn't make enough plays to win the game. Y'all missed field goals. Y'all went for it where y'all shouldn't have went for it. I understand why you upset, but the dog pound, I feel like, where we going with this? That's what I'm asking. Where we going with this?
Nobody's dog piling them. That's the thing. There's no dog piling. But at the end of the day, when we look back on this, right? So this is the thing, early. If they lose, right, against the Seattle Seahawks, let's just say they lose by 17 points. The conversation for a lot of people is going to be, well, we saw this coming because they're going to look at the road to get here. I don't think it's a dog pile to Drake May. I think everybody here has been pretty complimentary of how he's played this season up here on this panel. They've been pretty damn good. He's been pretty damn good. I'm pretty sure I said, I can't believe they got another quarterback this fast. But, bro, 25 passer rating, dog. Like, we got to talk about that because realistically, if he plays like that against the Seahawks, bro, they're not gonna win.
And let's be. And this is what I mean. Even if he don't win, it'll get blown out, my nigga. So what? This is second season, bro. I ain't gonna lie. From what you saw in Drake May this year, his uprise, his like where he's going from here. Hey man, if you lose your second season in the bowl, you almost win MVP. You might win it or you might come in second, but I'm not gonna be mad at Drake May for losing Super Bowl. He didn't get blown out. Nobody is. But my point is, are we supposed to be? Are we supposed to be?
No, we're not supposed to be mad.
No, we're not actually.
All I said was because this is how it started. All I said was that because Drake May had a phenomenal season, and he's obviously doing what he's doing, and he's the reason why they got to the playoffs. I'm just talking about this Super Bowl run that they're on. It's one of the mickiest runs I've ever seen in my life.
I wanna have the conversation. Listen, I can't wait to get the Seahawks game because I want to push narrative. We on this bum ass game. I want to talk about how there is no receivers better than NFL than JSN as a full receiver other than Chase and Jefferson.
That's number one. JSN is number one in the world right now.
I don't think number one, but ain't no other two receivers in the league better than him. Period. Not you can talk to your mama's mama, and I'm gonna be real with you.
Nope.
Sam Darnold won a goddamn bowl. Sam Darnold would have got that bowl as a number 3 overall pick. I'm be honest with you, bro. I think a top 7 quarterback in the NFL, bro.
I'm good with that too.
Yeah.
Who's your 7?
Okay, so okay.
Who would the 7 be though?
Now I have questions because it's like we get mad when other players win the bowl and they get propped up OD because earlier you weren't talking shit about Sam Darnold last year. But then now
who was it? Who was it?
Nigga.
When he was killing last year, I wasn't. I gave him a bad. Oh, you're lying. You got too much film. We got too much film.
I know.
Sam Darnold was cooking last year. They were beating good teams. Not only that, I gave him a hard time when he had a bad playoff performance.
Top 7 quarterback, he wins the ball.
Absolutely.
You name the 7 though. Who better? Lamar, Pat, Joe, Josh,
Matthew Stafford.
Wow.
I'm gonna be nice, and I'm gonna be for real with you. I'm gonna go Drake.
Drake May is better than Sam Darnold.
Exactly. And then Sam Darnold, number 7 right there.
Wow. Okay.
But then my question is this though: like, what if Jaden Daniels
Sam Darnold better than that?
Yeah, but and what about?
No, I don't think he is. I don't think he's better than JD.
But what about Jaden Daniels? He was just
that's
hurt
what I'm saying.
Just hurt.
What?
No, hey brother, you better find your way to get back in this club.
But the thing is,
you know what Jay that when you get hurt in the NFL as a quarterback, you know what it is? You ever go to a club and they get your ID to get in, and you walk out, and you don't tell them you walk
Yeah.
out. You got to reshow the ID, nigga.
I'm not gonna
You
lie.
have to reshow your ID to me.
I'm not
If
gonna
you want to
lie.
get in this club,
This
I
is
will
why I
say
pump
this.
the brakes though. If Drake May is better than Sam Darnold right now, he gotta have better than 80. He gotta have more than 86 yards that last game, man. Like,
Yeah, actually, I don't think Drake May is better than Sam Darnold. Now that we're really talking about it,
I
have
think Drake May top
right
6 either, by the
now,
way.
and
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm tired of doing this, and this is what I'm tired of
Darnold's
doing.
not better than Dak, though.
I understand Lamar. I understand Josh. I understand Patrick Mahomes. I'm kind of tired of doing this. Joe Burrow should just do it.
I
I'm
ain't gonna lie, I
tired.
don't care
I'm
what
getting a
you
little
talking about.
tired of it.
I ain't gonna lie,
feel you.
bro,
I
brother.
got the
You
story.
are
We put the nigga forward just
nigga,
because
you
I'm
are
tired
a-
of doing
hey,
that.
Hey, I'm gonna say this.
know the
I'm gonna
fatigue,
say this
but
to
really, I
you are a
can't take
Christian
him out of the
McCaffrey
top,
fan,
bro.
my nigga.
I can't.
I'm not hearing that.
Bro, I can't.
You're a CMC fan. The same way how we still talk about CMC, how he one of the best backs in the league. Nigga, Joe Burrow, he has a great year. Get hurt, nigga. He's CMC.
But hold up. But the difference
Nigga,
is,
Sam Darnold is
but the
still
difference is, the difference is when CMC have a hurt season, that nigga drop out the top 7. Like, let's be for real.
Oh,
we keep Joe Burrow.
He's still a top 7.
I'm gonna say this much. We always do the top 4.
Yeah.
We always do the top 4. We
That's the
always
big
do the top
4.
4. It's the but I'm gonna be real with you. From here on out, it's motherfucking Kendrick, it's J. Cole, and it's Drake. We looking at Josh Allen. We looking at Lamar Jackson. We looking at Patrick Mahomes. I ain't gonna lie.
Trent did that.
I ain't gonna lie. The
them
nigga
tiers,
who hold up. The
when
nigga
Trent
who
did them tiers though, I was the only person that had Christian McCaffrey at 7.
the nigga who
Everybody
I'm
else
getting
still
tired
got
of
him
the
top
nigga
5
who
back.
I'm getting tired of the nigga who always had Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. We're getting tired of that. I'm getting a little tired of that.
Stop.
I'm getting tired of you comparing him.
Sam Darnold wouldn't be there without JSN.
Let me finish.
Matthew Stafford wouldn't be there without Devontae Adams and Puka.
Because it's the same reason why I gave love to what Spider said about Bo Nix and him being having one of the worst situations. I'm kind of getting tired of you comparing him to Lamar, Josh, and Patrick Mahomes when we've seen all 3 of them get it done with nothing.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Nothing.
Brother.
Joe Burrow ain't showed me. Can you drive something else? You always had a Lamborghini.
You know why that doesn't matter early? Because niggas was
That
still
do matter.
It doesn't. You know why it doesn't matter? Because Joe Burrow has been in the Big 4 since 2021, and he's had these weapons since 2021.
And I'm getting tired. What I'm telling you is that
don't matter.
What I'm telling you is that I'm getting tired of it. That's what I'm saying. I'm getting tired of it.
Okay, you're getting tired
just
of
saying Joe Burrow to be number 4.
So we're getting tired of it. So we're gonna allow Sam Darnold conversations and
Hey,
Joe Burrow.
Can we be honest? Sam
No,
Darnold.
you're not being honest.
Oh, let's be honest. The last 2 seasons Sam Darnold had, booyah.
Wow, what?
Booyah. Been good, damn good seasons.
Yeah, they're been good.
You give me, hold on. You give me a bowl, and you give me 2 or 3 more seasons of this, my man. Hey, my man.
So early,
Hey,
why
my
are you saying
man.
this shit about Jalen Hurts?
Hey, my man.
Why are you saying this shit about Jalen Hurts then, bro?
Can we be for real though?
I mean, why?
We not comparing the Seattle Seahawks to. Come on, bro.
This is my point, bro. This is my point. We know Jalen Hurts has the better team, but in 2022, Jalen Hurts has an MVP-like season. Would have won MVP if he didn't get hurt. They made a Super Bowl. Balls out. You still wasn't fucking with it.
He lost.
They made the Super Bowl again in 2024. Has another great game in the Super Bowl. You still wasn't fucking with him. So all I'm saying is, bro, that's 2 seasons you didn't see from him being in the Super Bowl. But for Sam Darnold, because you're talking about Joe Burrow with weapons, the year before he goes to Seattle, and then you had Justin Jefferson, TJ Hawkinson.
We both know.
And then he goes into this season has
we
JSN.
both know it ain't the same. And then we also know this much. We also know this much. We also know this much. When we're comparing Sam Darnold to Jalen Hurts, we talking about the best version of them. Jalen Hurts can't touch Sam Darnold. Go ahead, have a conversation. Let's have a conversation.
He can't touch him.
He can't touch Sam Darnold.
What?
He can't touch Sam Darnold. He can't touch. We talking about he can't touch Sam Darnold this year. Hold up, this year, last year, he ain't never had a season like that.
You see why I hate this winning shit? Look how niggas talk about Sam Darnold.
But this is the thing, though. He's not a representative of the winning because I don't look at the winning thing how everybody looks at the winning thing. I only think the winning thing applies when you start doing top 10 all times and all of that. That's the only time I put it in the
now
card.
can't touch Sam Darnold.
But to sit here and say that Jalen Hurts cannot touch Sam Darnold like there's a gap, that's just ridiculous, bro. Like,
is it not a gap?
But the thing is,
what does he do? Hold on. What does he do better than Sam Darnold? Other than rushing.
You're about to.
This is why I kind of like get upset with y'all, bro.
Y'all,
You can't pick. Well, stay out of it. If the shoe don't fit, stay out of it. But this is what I'm saying, and I'm not just saying early. This is not just to pick on early, but a lot of people do this. I feel like, especially when it comes to Jalen Hurts, they pick and choose when they try to use the physical tools, and then they pick and choose when they use the up here. When it's time to praise guys like Joe Burrow, we quick to talk about how savvy and how much of a savant he is. Reason why we love Dak Prescott so much is what he does pre-play, how he checks plays, how he does all this. Jalen Hurts do all this. Nobody bats a fucking eye because he's not passing for 4,000 yards
he do that
season. He does. He does. How many times does his teammates have to tell you that? His teammates say this over and over and over. Jalen Hurts wins before the quarterback says white 20 set hut. That's where Jalen Hurts does all his winning. But for some odd reason, we choose to look over it when we talk about Jalen Hurts. Even though how many times defenses, people on the team tell you how elite he is pre-snap. So when we do that, we just overlook that, and then now we just go to physical tools. Like I don't like how y'all do that because where Jalen Hurts is better than a lot of them guys is pre-snap. Same thing with Tom Brady. Same thing with Peyton Manning. They used to win before the ball is even.
Niggas comparing Jalen Hurts to Tom Brady and Peyton Manning.
Hold on.
But the thing is, it's not even just about that.
It's not even. Sam Darnold's not a better quarterback than Dak Prescott.
Go ahead. But it's the other part about him pretty much saying that if Sam Darnold wins the Super Bowl, he's
top 7.
He's propelled to these new heights.
Yes.
So we literally watched Jalen Hurts play in 2 Super Bowls, the pinnacle of football, and literally be the best player on the field in one. Mm-hmm. And also in the second one, still the best player on the field, and they won. Like, you've seen him. Like, the thing is, you've seen, and this is why I think Jalen Hurts is sometimes a victim of, like, how he is. I think he's a victim of his story. I think he's a victim of how he got benched.
Story.
Yes. I think because of that, there was already an idea of what they believed he was going into college and going into the NFL. There was already these doubts about what he could be as a quarterback, from his arm to his ability to play the mental game. He's played in the pinnacle of football and been the best player in both those instances. We've seen him play at an MVP level. We've seen there be games where he has been the reason why they won a game, and then there's other games where it's just been a team win. He's the only guy, I think, of all the top franchise quarterbacks where he is only allowed and given credit if it is a signature game for him. Everybody else can win every other type of way, but there's there's his standard is just, I think, absolutely
you can't name, you know why? Because you can't name a nigga with a better setup.
But here's and look, and this is what I say, right?
Sam Darnold showed me something. I said this much. Sam Darnold showed me something. I'm saying show me something. Show me something. I tell you what, right? Hold up. Sam Darnold went to the Vikings and you went. I mean, he had Justin Jefferson, Addison, talking cool. He went to the Seahawks, still got busy, right? This could probably be one of the most make or break seasons for Jalen Hurts for me, right? I think you got to get your man AJ Brown out of there. You don't replace him with something as good as him. I think this will probably be. I think the defense won't be as great. I think this will be one of the most the most backpacking he got. Even though this for most teams is nowhere near backpack, but for him, this is a backpack. Let's show me something. Show me something. Show me something. I'm tired of hearing about your offensive coordinators. I'm tired of hearing about who's around you. Show me something this year, Jalen Hurts. If you can't show me something this year, I can't wait. I want to keep sliding that bum ass nigga out of the top 15, out of the top 20. I won't be satisfied until they get rid of the nigga the same way they did Tua and Kyler Murray. I won't be satisfied.
He was literally in the Super Bowl
Kyler Murray
a year ago.
Which is crazy. But this one thing though. And this is why
I 2 Super Bowls in 3 years.
Yeah, which is crazy.
But
my thing is,
his team has been in 2 Super Bowls in 3 years.
But this is my
wait.
What about
early? Do they win that Super Bowl last year unless he goes off? Are they in the Super Bowl in 2022 unless he's going off?
They don't blow. Hold up, they don't blow them out in 2020. Last year, they don't blow them out, but they win that game regardless because their team was just much better than them. They don't blow him out. Yeah, he went crazy, but let's be for real, guys.
I think we let the 37-0 score not tell the story. He was going ballistic in the first half of that game.
Absolutely. Ballistic. But again, that team was dominating them
regardless. This is my thing, bro.
They had a much better team, guys.
This is my thing, though. This is my thing. Because talk about the Sam Darnold. if you want to say Sam Darnold is top,
to win the game.
if you want to say Sam Darnold is in the back half of the top,
because it's Patrick Mahomes. But come on, stop doing that.
So
hey, don't tell me what the favorite was, Swiper. What did you think last year?
He outplayed Patrick twice. I think he outplayed Patrick twice in Super Bowl.
But I'm asking you, when going into that game, what did you think?
I thought that the Eagles would win, and I also thought he would also outplay Patrick again, which he did. For the second
time. Why you talking about favorites?
But I think
any nigga here thought Patrick Mahomes gonna win that game.
You're talking about he led his team to a bowl in Drake May this year. He went 2 or 3 years. We go to the Super Bowl, and then I outplay who everybody thinks is the best quarterback in the league twice.
We got to stop saying he outplayed Patrick Mahomes in the first Super Bowl because he had a damn good game. He was above what he's ever done. But Patrick Mahomes showed he was Patrick Mahomes in the second half.
Bro.
That's the same. Hey, no. Hey, Trent. That's the Lamar Jackson thing. If he doesn't fumble the ball, then they win the game. So therefore, because he fumbled the ball, by the way, on a rush, it wasn't like he just tried to fumble the ball. The defense made a good play, and then that caught that. Throws the whole game in the air. He was hooping the rest of the game. The whole rest of the game.
And this is what I have a problem.
Mind though, like he was literally out of his mind in the biggest game of his life. Out of his mind.
My thing is, Sam Darnold's not top 7 quarterback. You can say he's been a back half of top 10. You want to say 10, not like cool, but like fam, like Sam Darnold's a good quarterback. I think it's time that we can all finally respect him because he did it back-to-back years and he won the big game. All right, cool. But niggas not telling me he's better than that.
I think a top 10 nod is deserved.
Shanahan got his confidence back.
To me, he's not better than
that. He went to San Francisco. That got his confidence back because I'm not gonna lie, bro. He was trending. Be honest, bro. He was trending downward like a motherfucker.
Yeah, versus good teams. Yeah, that was the rumor until the last game.
Downward. Yeah, he went over there to Shanahan. He looked good. He looked like, okay, like you can do this, but we already know who Shanahan is with quarterbacks. Then he went over there to the Vikings where he had a good weapon where it was like, oh shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh shit. I know you was like this.
All of a sudden you get a top 3 receiver in a really good running game. You look amazing. That's kind of the way it works.
And we all knew we all knew JSN's ability is that nigga. What's the OC that they had that was using for bubble screens all the time? That he's a terrible OC before.
The one that's over at Alabama right now. That's why Mike McDonald got rid of him.
Whatever bro name was. We knew JSN had the ability. Yeah. We and people were calling the JSN breakout immediately once bro left. So it's like it's not like some Sam Darnold in some situation where he just don't got the weapons and this and that. No, nigga, Sam Darnold's in 2 great situations back to back. It's not Jalen Hurts shit, but it's still great situation.
And then when he needed to do it, Sam Darnold went out and he hooped in the NFC Championship and got his game to the Super Bowl.
Hey, let's play a game and see if you niggas know football. So there was a guy that played for Green Bay, right? 3-time MVP that played for the Atlanta Falcons that was almost out the league. There was another guy that played for San Francisco, won the Super Bowl with them. It's probably one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. We think probably top 10, 15 all time. That played for Tampa Bay and was an afterthought there too. In history, there's been guys who got drafted by teams and wasn't on shit, go somewhere to a better situation, and their careers play out, and they become all-time greats. It happens.
What the fuck is the point?
So Sam Darnold's an all-time great.
I'm saying that Sam Darnold, for us to say like let's not act like Steve Young wasn't shit at Tampa Bay. Let's not act like Brett Favre couldn't get no play time.
Steve Young wasn't literally shit. He was.
Let's not act like you can't literally Baker Mayfield. You can't go somewhere to a better situation and then evolve. Bro.
I hate when you
evolve.
You're distracting. You're distracting from the premise of this whole debate.
You can evolve.
This is a great. And I
get was a backup. Of course, he wasn't shit.
Comedy. You know how to control a crowd. And that's why I really respect you. You know how to deflect, change everything. I get at you. It really takes to do that. God bless you with that ability. But at the end of the day, this all stems because you came up here and said that there is a legitimate gap between Jalen Hurts and Sam Darnold. I don't want to hear about this all-time conversation. I want to talk about what you said and where we got to this conversation. And again, the fact that we're having this conversation also proves that you still are a hypocrite and you pick and choose what quarterbacks you like, the same way you tried to call Swiper, myself, and Trent weird for our Drake May take. But you don't like Jalen Hurts, and it doesn't matter how good of a game he could play in his career.
And I don't feel that way about Drake May either. That's the weird thing. Like, I don't feel that way at all.
You're actually projecting what you are.
Question. How is Sam Darnold better than Dak? It's a genuine question. Because he about to win a Super Bowl?
Yeah, I think Sam Darnold has showed the last 2 seasons what type of quarterback he can be.
He better than
so he's a better thrower of the football than
he's a better quarterback than Dak Prescott. No bullshit.
If we're being honest.
Well, Dak got Pickens and he got CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. That's why.
I was gonna say it.
He just said Jason was the best receiver. Or
that's my whole point.
Because you're right. He got JSN. JSN top 3 in the league right now.
Number 1.
But ain't nobody else you wouldn't depend on like that.
Cooper Kupp made a player too. Good tight end. What are you talking about? They have good weapons. 2 good running backs. What are you talking about?
I'm okay with. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm okay with saying
good offensive line. What are you talking about?
If we talk about regular season, at this point, after these last 2 years, Sam Darnold and Dak, they here.
14 interceptions.
But that playoff run, what? Just put you just over.
25 and 14 is comparable to Dak.
Hold on.
Dak can be 8.
No. Hold on. I gotta come on. He said the last 2 years. No one, you saying that is crazy because you know damn well when he had that stinker in the playoffs, the only reason why niggas didn't have Seattle go to the Super Bowl because all year long you kept saying, "Oh yeah, we know how Sam Darnold."
But he showed us something. He showed us
how Sam Darnold get in the playoffs.
He showed us.
So early. So all he had to do was
prove me right. Prove lie to me.
This is why I'm set like this, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. If I'm being honest about that, only reason I ain't gonna lie. If we being honest, we know I really do love Dak. I think if Dak gonna play for Dallas, he probably top 5 in the league. But that Dallas tax gonna always be on him, man. I'm sorry, man. As long as you don't get deep in the playoffs and you telling me Sam Darnold might win a bowl, my nigga, he over you. I'm taking him over you.
So you don't think Dak Prescott with Mike McDonald and Gary Kubiak?
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying.
I think if Dak Prescott has the Philadelphia Eagles the last 2 or 3 seasons, he's a 3-time Super Bowl champion. That's what I think. But my point is,
but you just said we got to keep Joe Burrow out of these talks, and you know damn well if Joe Burrow played for Seattle, if he played for the Vikings last year, they're mopping everything.
I don't know Joe Burrow not to play without Jamar Chase. I have no idea. I don't know if you know how to play without Jamar Chase. I don't know.
So I have Justin. Yeah, you're right. No, Trey. I have to settle for JSN and Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson.
That's what I would have to settle for. You're right. I would have to settle for them. You're correct. 100% correct. So T.J. Hawkinson, Jones, Addison, I would have to settle for them.
Remember when they asked Joe Burrow in his face who was better between Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase? He literally had to say, well, they're good at different things because
he played with both.
But you don't want to tell you know what I'm saying, your prime weapon that this dude.
But I can't tell my other dog that like you ain't the best either. Like, you know what I mean? I gotta
Hey, listen, Joe, again. I'm just tired of hearing about Joe Burrow, and listen. We gotta
now. Trade Joe Burrow to Denver right now. He ain't losing again. I tell you that right now. Him and Sean Payton would go insane. I don't want to hear it. If you think he's that mid, send him next to Sean Payton, please.
But why would you get rid of Bubba Nix though?
Because Joe Burrow is clearly like Joe Burrow, dog. I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
I'm cool with Bo Nix, honestly.
Yeah, I like Bo too, but it's Joe Burrow.
Cool, Bo. I'm cool with Bo.
What is the conversation I'm hearing now?
Don't hurt. I'm not saying. Hey, listen. What I'm saying is that don't send Joe Burrow nowhere. Stay your ass where you wanted to be at with that receiver core that you wanted to be with that bad O-line and that running game.
Why do you blame him for mismanagement?
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Niggas really blaming Joe Burrow for winning his weapons on the field.
I'm not blaming him. I didn't blame him.
I've literally heard you and women say that though. Like that shit is dumb.
It ain't even that though. Like, this is all it is with me. You can't sit there and cry about him not having no O-line.
Oh my gosh, y'all.
When they were going to do things to get him an O-line. Now, what that
they
would
did
look like,
still do that, Bama. That
didn't
affect anything. They got 3 of them. No, Bama. I want you to be clear. They got 3 separate high-paid quality linemen. They got Brown, they got Leal, and then they got the guard. All 3 of them. They paid all of them premium money, and 2 of them sucked. That was on them. That was on them. They did that. Management did that.
Imagine if you got those 3 old linemen and built them around Penei Sewell.
Huh?
Because that's who they're going to draft.
They would never be in that position, bro. They would never been in that position. They would have never made a Super Bowl because they needed the guy, and that's why you got Jamar Chase.
By the way, they would have won that. They would have won that Super Bowl if Joe Burrow had time to look right. That's how
Jamar Chase was wide open.
All he had to do was be able to look at Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald did this. Sack. All he had to do is scan the field. Oh, there's Jamar. Touchdown.
Wait, hold on.
You're 2 Super Bowl champions.
What's that super chat? He said.
Context clues: if the Seahawks lose the Super Bowl as the favorites, do the media do you
think the media will try to S on the season the Seattle Seahawks side? No, but Bama, because again, it's perception. They'll poop on the Patriots team, not Drake. They'll poop on Sam Darnold, not the Seattle team. That's the way it's going to work. Because everybody thinks the Seattle team is elite. They just think Sam Darnold is Fugazi. That's why. That's what they actually think.
If the Patriots win the bowl, it's going to get nasty. It's going to be a Drake.
Yeah, Drake May's going to be in like all-time conversation.
Yeah, it's going to be disgusting
with 100 passing yards.
That's why I don't even think they'll even. It'll be different. It'll be probably like if Sam Darnold has a stinker. Yeah, they're not going to show us. Like it's really just going to be on Sam Darnold. So
it's like.
Do you think Sam Darnold?
I watched Tom Brady have a couple of mid-ass games.
Yeah, the first three.
Yeah, exactly. I know. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, cool.
But Tom Brady wasn't.
That there are some niggas that even if he don't, again, I look at the future.
But Tom Brady wasn't in Peyton Manning talks for a reason, though. That's what I'm saying.
Like, I look at Drake, but Tom Brady also didn't have Peyton Manning weapons, so let's do that too.
Oh my gosh, man! Why
05 he entered them talks though.
Why do we do this? It's football. Like we have a team.
That ass, bro. I'm gonna be that ass. You, bro. Like, can nigga stop that, bro?
He did though.
I'm saying.
Can we be for real though?
Yes,
has Peyton Manning ever had a bad offensive situation? Like ever?
He probably hadn't. But nigga, he the sheriff. Nigga, you saw what he did. That's why he was.
Never had a bad situation.
He's the best.
2000 All-Pro.
Peyton Manning's not as good. He's not as good as he ended up being because he had super elite weapons. Is that what we're doing?
That's fine. But that's what I'm saying. Like, even you can have top tier weapons, but if you're maximizing these niggas like how Peyton Manning was doing, bro, niggas know the 2004 season. Nigga had almost 50 touchdowns and he didn't even throw the ball 600. Hold on, I gotta look this shit up. Hold on, because niggas be playing with Peyton Manning. I don't like, bro. If you're able to maximize these niggas that's on the field, bro, I don't
maximize what niggas.
Oh, come on.
What are you saying?
Bro, don't stop.
Maximize.
He literally
Marvin
maximized
Harrison and Reggie Wayne.
Yes,
bro,
Nick. He didn't maximize them. You gonna fucking lie?
Dallas Clark and Edgerrin James.
You gonna fucking lie?
I'm gonna be real with you,
bro.
He maximized Demarius Thomas and Eric Decker.
He didn't maximize Marvin Harrison.
What I'm saying is that Marvin would have been Marvin no matter who he played for.
Demarius would have been Demarius.
Demarius would have been Demarius if we get a good quarterback. Nigga,
but I can honestly say I watched Demarius when he had Tim Tebow. Niggas, if you knew, you knew. If you knew, you knew.
Bro,
can I let me finish? If you knew, you knew. Demarius was always a dog. But when Peyton got there, you got to really see who Demarius really was.
Hold on, but look what you're saying though.
He was in year 3.
No. You're comparing the worst quarterback in NFL history to fucking Peyton Manning.
But he still was on pace to get 1,000 yards even with Tim Tebow. I know an early saying because Demarius Thomas, the only Georgia Tech receiver. He's the only
1,000 yards with the triple option.
He was in the triple option. He's the only Georgia Tech receiver that would do that.
No. That's why I know y'all be lying. He had 500 yards that year. I remember this very specifically. He wasn't doing anything. He went from 500. By the way, early. He went from 500 to 14.
But Swiper, hear what I'm saying, Swiper. If you knew, you knew. The average fan didn't know nothing about Demarius Thomas. Didn't know how good he really was. I knew how good Demarius Thomas was.
Yeah, but
I knew he was a yak demon.
But hold on. You're saying that from a fan's perception. Just from an offensive standpoint, you're not going to get maximized with the worst quarterback in NFL history. The nigga Demarius Thomas.
Matter of fact, could early you criticize?
But saying somebody maximized somebody on a bad thing.
Trent, did early not criticize Justin Jefferson this season? Season.
Wait, it's not a bad thing. So why are you?
That wasn't Justin Jefferson's fault.
No. If it's not a bad thing, why are you questioning when I said Peyton Manning maximized his situation all the time? Because that's what he did.
Because Peyton, I'm a nigga that I'm just not the biggest fan of Peyton only because of the simple fact that like Peyton never had to struggle for nothing. So like,
what about Joe Montana? You
like Joe Montana?
This team was elite every single run.
Well, Joe Montana won the Super Bowl without Jay Rice in the game. He won the Super Bowl without Clark.
Team. Their team was still stacked. You can go look back at the roster back when he won in '87 or whatever the fuck. Or '84.
They were pretty damn good, but they didn't have as many All-Pros they had later on in life.
Bro,
the nigga had a God squad. You're comparing a God squad to a super team? What's the point?
Hey man,
early fix your camera.
Come on, bro. Come on.
I'm doing something right now. Give me 1 second. I'm on it.
Come on, bro. The nigga Peyton Manning maximized.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Then hold on, bro. How are people propping up Patrick Mahomes as the best player of all time then? Because he started his career off
with Travis
Kelce, Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce.
But this is why I say, Swiper, your skill matters the most in period. Because niggas see the witchcraft that Patrick Mahomes is doing on the football field. When you go watch Peyton, bro, nigga, I have the last year of 2014 Peyton Manning, the last year of his elite year. That nigga was like almost 40, if not 40. Bro, at that age, the passes that he's making. He's still old as fuck. The passes that he's making at that age, at quarterback, this shit is ridiculous. Now just imagine the young, like the niggas, their skill set matters the most when you talk about these players. It doesn't like you. We can say yes, he has these weapons and this and that. We see what Patrick Mahomes does on the football field, especially when he had Tyreek Hill.
But Patrick Mahomes hasn't been the same since he lost all his weapons and his OC.
But
I think that to me is all.
But Pat still won 2 of them things.
One.
He won two after Reek.
He won two after Reek.
He won
23, 24. 20. What year did
2020?
Yeah, he won 2 after Reek. He won 1 with Reek, and then he won 2. So look.
But they had
you can argue Patrick Mahomes his first year or two. You can argue like that nigga had everything, but you got to respect the fact that I watched how decimated he was in 2024 when they won that Super Bowl. I watched how decimated. 2023. I watched how decimated he was in 2022, even with the Travis Kelce play. I can respect and say, dog, he showed me something that I never saw out of Peyton Manning. Never.
Brother, who? What?
Well, I feel like it's so disingenuous when you say that, bro. The nigga Peyton Manning literally changed the entire Denver offense like that in such a dramatic, like literally off a broken neck. Like the disrespect on Peyton is crazy.
But all I'm saying is that my point is that
he literally produced the greatest.
My point is that Peyton Manning never had to starve. All I'm saying.
That's fine.
He never had those Deion Branch and fucking Chris Hogan seasons that Tom Brady had. He never had those. Those first 2 John Elway seasons.
He's why not like matter early. You know why it would never matter? Because Peyton Manning is stamped the top 5 quarterbacks ever played in this game. And he probably will be.
What year was the Hogan year for Tom Brady? Because I want to make sure I get this correct.
2019 or some shit like that, bro.
Yeah, 24 touchdowns and 8 interceptions.
2019,
4,000 yards and a 60% completion percentage. So as soon as he didn't have him, that's very mid. That's not a great season. He didn't even make the Pro Bowl that year. What are you talking about?
So, but again, did he not make the playoffs that year?
The team did. Do you realize he had an elite defense on every year of his career?
Did now.
Do you realize
Jalen Hurts?
He had a top 10 defense basically every year of his career.
When we talk about Jalen Hurts, it's not the team though. I said the team for Jalen Hurts, but y'all niggas said Jalen Hurts made the Super Bowl twice.
Yeah, but that's just because Brady had to take pay cuts and they never really gave him.
Yeah, they never gave him weapons. They never gave him weapons. And the offense was also mid though. The defense was always elite.
Well, so
every year.
Well, speaking of the Patriots, can we talk about this bullshit, bro? Can we talk about
Bill Belichick?
Can we talk about the Hall of Fame and how this shit is how this shit is sad as hell? Can we like?
I get it. Like they pick and choose when they want to use your personal.
So just for context, and people that don't know what's happening, Bill Belichick, in order to make the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and especially for first ballot, you have to have 40 of 50 votes to make first team or to make the ballot for Hall of Fame. He fell short of 40 votes, and there's several people on the list like Bill Polian, but we don't know how Bill Polian voted. And some of the speculation for why Bill Belichick was not a first ballot Hall of Famer, even though he has 6 titles as a head coach, and then another 2 titles, I believe, into 2 as D coordinator with the Giants. So that's the context. So Bill Belichick is the most accomplished coach ever, but doesn't make first ballot. And the speculation is, Trent, why you're so upset with it,
is Bill Polian.
Because the cheating stuff.
Yeah.
People feel like the reason why they kept him out of being first ballot is because of all the different scandals that range from a 7-year period from 2001 to basically 2007, basically. Go ahead, Trent.
So my thing is that I get Spygate, OD, because that's cheap. Like 100%. The Deflategate,
still cheating.
It's not, but
they blame Brady for that one though. That was more Brady.
They blame. But I feel like the Deflategate shit is more of a coke to me.
And they ran the ball majority of the time. I feel
like because even though the ball is actually deflated in the cold, and I remember they found like 15 or 17 balls deflated. Bro, they got their fucking ass whipped. And majority of the game, they were just running the ball. So it's just like, I get it. I understand.
Did LeGarrette Blount go for 177 yards that game?
Even if you take out just those 2 Super Bowls, he would still have 4 as a head coach.
But they're saying though, because what happened is, I listened to Nick Wright, Kevin Wilds, and I'm talking about this earlier, and then do some reading. So the issue is that the NFL teams were complaining about this apparently for Spygate for years. They're alleging that they were spying to a level that is not documented. Because remember, the NFL, after everything got found out, they burned all of the tapes and all of the evidence. They got rid of all of it. So there's not actually any documentation apparently of how far the
okay. So you're basically saying like they got caught in 01, but realistically,
it was years of it.
So but my thing is, yeah, I get it, but it's just like, bro, if he's not first ballot, no coach is first ballot. If he's not,
this is the same thing they did to T.O. though.
Peyton might not even make the Hall of Fame.
The nigga cheated for 6. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm cool with it. I'm totally cool with it. And you wasn't shit once Tom Brady left.
Yeah,
he was out the league for years. Tom Brady left.
Niggas trying to.
All right, what?
Because Tom Brady needed.
Because he what?
Tom Brady needed Bill Belichick just as much as Bill Belichick needed that.
And went somewhere else and won. And Bill Belichick was out the league in 3 years.
It doesn't matter.
And UNC sucks.
Tom Brady's career got cemented on the Patriots for that fucking 20 years on the Patriots. So
and Tom Brady went somewhere else and literally changed the whole culture.
They needed each other just like hand in hand. So again, it doesn't matter.
But if I win without you,
early.
Who?
Wait.
Tom Brady with Jay-Z
early. You being
and Dame Dash and Bill Belichick.
Trent, didn't he just say that?
Go make another J.
Didn't he just say Peyton Manning had everything handed to him? So you telling me Tom Brady was going like this? All of a sudden he goes to Tampa Bay with Bruce Arians and Mike Evans and Godwin and all them.
Go make another J.
It goes
They
crazy.
say they made Jay-Z.
With O.J. Howard as well, and a good running game.
Because mind you, we're talking about the greatest defensive mind by far in NFL history. He literally blessed Tom Brady with probably 15.
Respect Buddy Ryan.
Niggas, the fuck out of here. I ain't worried about that nigga. What the fuck?
Respect Buddy Ryan.
He produced like 15 top 10 defenses.
Early, you just not consistent at all.
Tom Brady has played. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit.
Tom Brady walked into a ready-made offensive juggernaut and went crazy.
Because just like you're talking about, Bill Belichick cheated. The reason why Tom Brady got suspended because he fucking broke his phone and threw away all of his evidence. So if you want to say Bill Belichick cheated, so did Tom Brady. I guess Tom Brady not a first ballot either. Because Tom Brady
if Tom don't get in for his first year, it'd be fucked up. But
that's a disgrace to sports history. The fact that Bill Belichick is not a first ballot Hall of Famer, it's a disgrace to sports history. Not just football, just the sports history in general. It's literally a disgrace. That means no other. That means if Bill Belichick is not a first ballot Hall of Famer, Sean Payton, you're not making the Hall of Fame.
Andy Reid not in the Hall of Fame.
Sean Payton is not going to make the Hall of Fame because of the bounty.
That's crazy.
And that's dumb.
No, but
I'm cool. Listen, if they keep it consistent, I'm cool with all that.
But just because it's consistent, that don't make it logical thinking.
So Nick Saban didn't make the College Football Hall of Fame.
If you think I'm gonna be mad because Bill Belichick didn't make it to the Super Bowl, didn't make a first ballot, and he gonna make a second ballot. So what, bro? The nigga cheated for 6 years.
Were you mad when Terrell Owens didn't make the first ballot?
Absolutely,
I was.
I was livid. Well, no, but
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I was mad about Tom Brady, about T.O. T.O. had nothing, and T.O. is a friend of mine. T.O. had no smut on his name. He had no smut on his name outside of the outside of football
teammate stuff and all that. Yeah,
and there have been a countless amount of Hall of Fame teammates who come out and say he was a great teammate. Mm-hmm. He got taxed for being a vocal person who spoke up
in Philly. That's where he
literally they taxed that. Like I can see if he did some Antonio Brown shit where you see the massive violence situations, you see them walk off the field. That nigga gave his all every single time, and they were playing. T.O. never took a play off, and we love Randy Moss, but Randy Moss took a plays off. And you tax a nigga because you ain't like his fucking personality. That's why I had a problem with that. I can honestly say Bill Belichick got caught red-handed with Spygate. So if you don't get first ballot, because some niggas mad at how you toted the line of cheating, cool. But T.O. did nothing wrong. Nothing. That's why it was a problem. That shit was going. That was almost borderline racist. You was too loud of a nigga, and we ain't gonna let you get in the first time. That's what that was. That's why I don't fuck with that.
I think the T.O. shit was bullshit. I just think that even with the shit that's going on with Bill Belichick, even then, for what he did in the NFL, if like I said, if he's not a first ballot Hall of Famer, to me, like damn near nobody, any player, any coach with a great career, you're not first ballot, bro. Sean Payton, you had Bounty Gate, you shouldn't make the Hall of Fame. If Bill Belichick's not a first ballot Hall of Famer, he shouldn't even make the Hall of Fame. He shouldn't even make it. If that's how they're going to do this shit. But I know they're not going to do that, though. They're not.
And we're gonna make you wait one because we will get some other people in here before we get you in here. Ain't that big of a I'm gonna be real with you. Bill Belichick is not the guy that I'm gonna be upset about, bro. I'm just not, bro. Now I'm saying I know you're gonna get in.
Coach ever though?
He's the best coach in NFL history.
Well, I mean, early being consistent. If it's cheating, it's cheating. He just, you get penalized for it. You get penalized for it.
If you ain't cheating,
Bill Polian, by the way,
if there was no cheating, then I bet you he'd be in first ballot. But because he cheated, think about the teams that went against him. Think about the GMs that went against him, and we know you cheated. We know you told the line to cheat to get the edge, bro. That is a problem, bro. And if I now have the ability to vote for that guy, I'm gonna not vote for that guy. If I know Trent was a smuck, he did some smuck shit, and now I gotta vote for you to get into Hall of Fame, you ain't getting first ballot, bro. Because you did smut shit when we played against you.
I don't. It's just not being like upset. I just feel like it's still dumb. Like. It's just dumb. Like that's just how I generally feel like it's dumb. Because even with the cheating allegation, it's so these niggas ran the league, bro. Like they literally ran it. Like
so let me ask you this, Early. I get it. He cheated, but what about what he did in Cleveland from 1994, 1993 to 1996?
He still has two rings as the DC when he was the lead DC for them legendary Giants defense with Harry Carson.
That's cool what he did in Cleveland.
Talent tax.
But at the end of the day, when you became it's the same
greatest
reason
off defensive line.
When you became a head coach, you told the line with cheating, bro, and you won from cheating. That in some guys' eyes, that'd be a problem. I'm not mad at that being a problem for some guys. I'm not mad at that being a problem. Especially like the people who was around him, the people who was in the staff that know he did it. It's like, nah, bro. No.
It would be different, bro. If he had like 3 rings, 2 of them came off the film. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you got 6. You got 6.
He got 3 during the scandal though.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what they're saying. Like they could remember they also won all 3 of those Super Bowls.
01 to 07, 08.
So they're saying how much did the cheating and the spygating tape and practice, how much did that actually help and benefit you over?
Well, the one they won in 05, bro, they didn't even have a top defense. Brady really carried them. And
in 05 they lost because old boy was hungover. I'm not gonna blame cheating on that. Like I'm not gonna blame the Eagles on that. Like, but you know what I'm saying? I feel like the one specifically that they talk about is spy because the ones that kind of they said Bill Polian is really vocal about is the Spygate that happened in 01 and then Deflategate, which is 2016. It is 2016. 14. Only 2 wins.
Oh well, I thought it was 14, right?
Or I could have.
They went to the Super Bowl. They won that year. I know that. So that would have been.
It might have been some.
They won because Seattle won in 13, so it was 14. It was 14.
And Glenn, I don't condone cheating, but if you're winning, he has 6 rings as a head coach. 6, he literally had 6. It'll be different if he had 3. Y'all got it.
They're saying he only has 3 because he cheated.
I mean, that's how they're saying it.
And think about this though, Trent. Think about this though. Again, we're talking about previous GMs and coaches that played against them in that era that are now part of the voter committee. You are a defensive coordinator. You're known as one of the most greatest defensive minds in history. Do you know what I could do as a defensive coordinator if I know niggas play calls? You know how much of an advantage they give me? If I already have one of the best
what if it's
minds,
deeper than we think?
Now you giving me the advantage?
If it's deeper than what we think, Swiper, then I'm gonna say this because I'm not defending it. I will say I think there'd probably be other teams who did it too, though. So I don't think he was just the only team. They were the only team spying on people.
But you know what though? Maybe other teams did do it. Maybe other teams did do it. But you were so greedy in it. You made it obvious. That's how greedy you made it obvious. Like damn, you made it.
If he made it, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
This is why
remember the Cincinnati story. Like they were like they caught. Because remember I think what happened, Bama. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. I think somebody had also alerted Cincinnati prior to. Because what happened is, Trent, when they were doing their signals on the sideline, they dead doing signals, and the Patriots would run literally the exact opposite of what they're doing, and they just felt like something was fishy. They alerted the Bengals, and then the Bengals from that point on caught them actually videotaping the practices and whatnot. So I think there was like connections, like teams were like telling each other the Patriots were doing this thing to Early's point, and it was like exceedingly obvious. And then they were just getting away with it for a number of years.
It's like for me, and why I take it so serious because I'm a comedian, right? And everybody know that's some comedians. Some of your favorite comedians, I won't say no names, steal. And when they get in the when they get in the green room, we get the fuck out of the green room because this nigga coming to steal. He coming to steal. We know the nigga who's sitting in the crowd when you do your set, and he about to go put it on a Netflix special. He's stealing. That's a problem with me as a nigga, as a competitor. I think of it like that. If I know you the nigga who, oh wow, here come Bill Belichick, here come Bill in the page. You know what they do? You know how they are. That's corny as shit, bro. Because you already a winner, but you have to go over that. It did like it's been so much shit that has happened for them, and there's so many things you hear about Bill Belichick, bro. Like it's just nasty, bro. It's nasty.
If this is really if it comes down where like something like more reports come out, I don't think it was just him that was trying to cheat. I kind of view it in a sense like the Barry Bonds shit. Like I think Barry Bonds up on the file.
No, that's different, bro.
No, I'm saying. The reason I'm saying is that I'm saying he was doing steroids in a time where everybody was doing PEDs and shit. I'm saying, to me, I don't think the Patriots were just the only team.
But Barry Bonds had a Hall of Fame career before he actually started doing steroids, though.
Of course,
he was already Swiper. Barry Bonds was already goated without the steroids. The steroids made it unfair. You hitting 70 home runs.
Exactly, but my nigga, this is what I'm saying, bro. It doesn't because I agree. Barry Bonds to me is
the best Steeler of all time.
Hall of Fame.
Great offensive player.
My point is that again, bro. Like, bro, niggas made me lose my fucking train of thought. Like, my thing is that look, I get it. I understand the cheating shit, bro. I wholeheartedly understand it.
So what? You would have given him first ballot regardless.
Regardless, stand. Regardless,
I'm kind of with Trent. Everybody steals signs, bro. Even in college, they used to talk about how you got to switch the signs up because I
just think.
I know we far past. I guess 01 you don't do that. Right?
If niggas might steal signs by paying attention, like but to actually record the signs.
Let me ask you this though. Let me ask you. Y'all don't think there have been more reports like really deeply into it if like they was really like cheating by now?
No, I'm saying they burned everything because apparently I think that also is real suspicious to me that the NFL like literally had it all and said destroy it because it can't go public. I mean that sounds kind of like. Because I think at that level, it's like if people find out this is actually going to ruin the integrity of the game bad. Like people, if this gets out, I'm saying I'm obviously hypothesizing. I'm saying if they're aware of this, if like GMs and coaches are aware that the reason the NFL burned everything is because if this gets out, this would literally jeopardize our integrity across the sport as a whole.
No,
that's
I'm
like
saying if it's that level, bro, then I'm like, all right.
But Swiper, that's just like this Swiper. There's a certain GOAT that there had been words of PEDs with this guy over the years. If that was actually true, you know what that would do to the game of basketball?
Oh, you talking about?
I won't say the name, but if that was true, and sometimes it'd be bigger.
Right.
It's bigger than you. It's bigger than you. We have to protect this because if it's found out that your whole legacy, your longevity came from enhancements, then we're done, bro. We're done as a foundation.
We taxing Bill. You tax niggas cool with Tom Brady not making first ballot?
If he don't make it,
but I'm sorry, Deflategate is not anything because it's not worth anything.
He got some, but I literally.
I know, but Roger Goodell had it out for him though. That's why. And then the same year, but think about it. That was like deflating the ball for comfort for throw, whatever. Like that's not even like
whatever though.
No, it kind of. I'm saying it doesn't. The defense tries to catch the ball and intercept it. Like I'm saying, like you got to do something to stop it.
But here's my thing, though. I don't think that we can just tax Bill and then the quarterback.
No. Designing a whole game plan based on your offensive structure is radically different than me being comfortable with the way the ball feels.
Okay, just think about this. Hold on. You think do we think that Tom Brady didn't know what the fuck Bill Belichick was doing though? If this nigga was really cheating,
he ain't the coach.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you why. Why
his OC wasn't until Bill Belichick, by the way.
Well, it's possible, nigga. They were doing that on. I don't play. It's all right. I don't play defense. Mm-hmm. So if as a defense, you niggas know when a run play coming. You niggas know when a pass play coming. You know what formation.
Brady didn't know.
Nah, but
how did
I see what they saying because Bill Belichick Bill Belichick and Nick Saban, they cut of the same cloth. They don't care about offense. Like they sit there and they worry about their defense and whatever they could do to make their defense.
I'm saying, well, what does that got to do with Josh McDaniels and Brady though? Like they're not like.
I'm saying though, all I'm saying is if we're saying this for Bill and we're cool with him not being a first ballot Hall of Famer,
Man, but Trey, I'm not gonna lie, you trying to bark up another tree, like
then the head honcho who's with Bill.
Bro, Tom ain't got to get voted in, dog. It's over. Tom is in.
Who got suspended off of one of these gates? He has to not get a first.
I'm gonna be real. From what you heard about Tom Brady, about Bill Belichick, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Like from what you heard about, and again, because we're making it seem as if Tom Brady and Bill Belichick had this relationship where he gave Tom special treatment. He didn't. So it could be a universe where Bill Belichick was on his own doing this, and fair, nobody know about it.
Bill thought he was bigger than the program when it came to Tom.
Yeah, bro. It could be a situation where Bill was doing this by himself and didn't nobody know about it. But what I'm saying is that I would actually be more irate about Tom Brady. I'm not really irate about Bill Belichick not being a first ballot head coach, bro. I'm not, bro. I'm not.
Do you know how much sense that doesn't make early? That doesn't make sense. How are you cool with Bill Belichick, the nigga who has 8 total rings in the NFL, the greatest coach who ever played a game, cool with not him being first ballot, but then the quarterback the nigga had for 20 years, you're cool with it?
Because again, it's a different situation. I am not listen, I am not responsible for y'all recording any plays, getting any play call, getting any center. I'm not responsible for that. So you can't. It's almost like this, right? I do believe that like the what's your man name for Penn State? What is his name?
James Franklin or Joe Paterno?
Joe Paterno, right? Joe Paterno. Yeah. I believe that it really hurt my heart that after this man passes away, all that stuff comes out, and they just put it on him that he knew everything about what was going on, and now it fucked his legacy up, and now his statue gets taken down, and we don't even know that college players coming to Penn State right now don't know nothing about Joe Paterno. Like,
no. Time out. Just to fix that, Joe Paterno knew everything, including about the dude that was emeritus over the what was it called, the 1 mile program, Bama, the 1 mile program or whatever it was. He knew everything, including the kids and adults reported to him directly, and the AD, Bama. It was him, the emeritus dude.
Early. This went since 1985.
So it's proof that they reported back to him.
I'm not.
It's proof that they reported back to him.
Yes.
I know it's proof they reported back to him.
Yeah. That's why it was so bad. That's why
I just genuinely believe. Nigga, no way Tom
Brady.
Even
Bama remember that. That was a
it's just no way that Tom Brady didn't know. So all I'm saying is, to me, and he already has gotten suspended off of Spygate or not Deflategate. If you already got suspended off because he destroyed his phone, destroyed his evidence, or some shit, because that's what happened. That's why he got suspended for it.
But you can't tie me. You cannot definitively say that he knew about it. You can't. But you can definitively say that Bill Belichick was in charge of the recording shit.
Okay, you can definitively say that yes, Bill Belichick, they did Spygate. We can definitively say Tom Brady broke his phone so nobody can see his evidence. He literally destroyed his phone. That's why he got suspended. So again, this is what I'm saying. If you already got one tied into you already been cheating. Why you can't tie him into other shit?
What I'm saying is this. But here's my thing. I'm gonna keep saying it though. If he doesn't get in first ballot, I would be more upset than I am about Bill Belichick. But if it happens, it happens. Again, I'm not going to be mad.
I view Tom Brady and Bill Belichick's like.
Ain't Tom Brady already in?
I feel like they first ballot Hall of Famer shit. This shit is hand in hand. They go hand in hand.
What year did Tom Brady retire?
Not yet. It's not yet.
He retired 2020. He's not in. Hell no.
Yeah, not yet.
It was 23.
Yeah, he's 22. He got like.
He was 2022, 2023. He got another year.
But his statue's already done. So I mean, that's over. Like it's
that bus got made as soon as he retired.
Yes, before.
That bus was made when he left.
The first time
he left Tampa. After he won the Super Bowl in Tampa Bay, they was like, all right, yeah, go ahead and put it up.
When Giselle told him he had to retire, that's when they made that bust. And then he came back. So he might get 2 busts. He might get 2 of them. I hear you, Trent, and I understand, bro, but I'm just also kind of like, if the cheating, because I don't know how deep the cheating went. They obviously are aware of it. If it is deep, then I understand. If it is that deep, I get it. If it's not, and it's just being petty, then that's a whole different conversation. I mean, Bill Parcells, Hall of Fame coach, and he made sure that Lawrence Taylor was available for every game.
It's about time they was petty for some damn body. Goddamn. I mean, yeah, they always pay for the black guy. So yeah,
Randy made it on First Century, didn't he? Randy had more issues than not issues, but Randy had more issues than Terrell.
He did.
It's all definitely personality stuff for sure.
Yeah,
and I'll end it there. I can say some other players, but whatever. I mean, the biggest thing, y'all, is I think this weekend of football was underwhelming on one end, but it was really great on the other. The Seahawks and the Rams game was really good. I can't wait I can't say I can't wait for the Super Bowl. I don't know how to feel about the Super Bowl. I don't know what the score is going to be at all. I have literally no idea what the prediction for the.
I'm not looking forward to it. I want the Patriots to win because I don't want to see out of the win. I don't want to see Ron's face, but ain't a chance of hell.
I think it'll be like 21-28, 24-28.
If you get this 2 in a row, Bama, you're a different monster, but I just don't see it. I see like 28-10, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The Pats offense have been one of the worst offenses in the playoffs, bro. It's been bad. And Seattle, they one of them things that they can just run it up on.
They got that front four too, bro. They're gonna put some pressure on May.
Really though, what it is though, that nigga Rasheed Rice get him a different level of like
Rasheed.
Yeah, I'm tripping. But Rasheed, like when he touched the ball,
say it with Raheed Shaheed.
We'll get it next time. But maybe if he do this in the Super Bowl again, bro.
Double on. Call the nigga double on. He's the problem. Double on,
bro. That was Shaheed, bro.
But Dan says really like he's uncoverable. It's getting out of hand. He's uncoverable.
Well, it's the mix of all of them.
And he's so dependable. His hands are so dependable, bro. Jansen's hands are so dependable, bro. Boy, he makes some catches, man. He just makes some plays, man. And I think this is gonna be a better matchup with Gonzalez. But I just think offensively they ain't gonna be able to compete with them boys. They are bad offensively.
Man, Gonzalez was trash. Not trash, but he.
We don't. What's up? We got.
Nah, he was good. You tripping?
So we got a whole Super Bowl preview. I forgot.
I've been telling y'all about JSN, bro. I watched that boy his whole career, bro. Make crazy catches, bro. In the state championship in high school at Ohio State, he had like a old boy from Indiana.
Wait, where is Jason from?
He from Texas.
Yeah, I know the best football state.
One of them.
Yeah, not the best.
Well, Alabama is not up there, man. You got to say that, man.
We is up there. We are up there.
Top 15
per capita, bro.
Yeah,
we up there. That's top 5 per capita. But I'll give him that, bro. He had a crazy catch at Ohio State, like
top 5 per capita.
You know how much
niggas trying to look for his own stats.
You know how much of a full circle this would be? Because wasn't Sam Darnold QB1 in 2015 going into USC, or 2014 going into USC? Wasn't he QB1 in high school?
It was 2014.
But I remember at the time, Bama, people was talking about who was the other white boy that played for USC. Right.
Oh my God, I forgot, bro.
Bama, you know what I'm talking about? Blonde hair.
It's not JT Daniels. It's bro. No, oh my God, I know.
After Matt Leinart, after that whole era,
it's not Cody Kessler,
not David Booty. What's his name, bro?
He was a 5-star.
He was a number 1 overall too. He was the highest in high school. Somebody in the chat know who we're talking about.
It was Max Brown. We had him on PC.
Barkley.
Oh, Matt Barkley.
Yeah. It went Matt Barkley, and then it went to Sam Darnold. I think it's how it went. You know how long ago that was, y'all?
That was crazy. Matt Barkley, that's a name right there.
That's 12 years ago.
He was so hyped. He was so overhyped.
But think about how far we done come, y'all. That was 12 years ago when we get Sam Darnold high school plays.
Matt Barkley.
They thought Sam Darnold was going to turn the program around. He didn't. And then they thought he was going to turn the Jets around. He didn't.
Nah, it was, bro. You got to think, bro. The West Coast at that time was crazy because you had Sam Darnold, and then up the street, people was calling him Chosen Rosen. They had
yeah. Did they play each other? That wasn't that year, was it?
Nah.
Yeah, they did. That was USC. USC
nice,
UCLA, right?
Well, I think the Josh, because I remember that's when. Remember they was up by like 40 versus A&M at home, and then they choked the lead. That shit was crazy.
Well, I thought it was the other way. I thought UCLA won that game.
Yeah, I thought A&M was up.
They were up 40.
Yeah, and then Josh Rosen.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy.
Yeah, I remember that, man. That's the era, man. That's when USC was like trying to get back. John David Booty was cold, y'all. If you don't know who that is, go watch some John David Booty highlights. He was nice.
R.I.P. Joe McKnight.
Joe McKnight, bro. He got shot at a light or something like that, like an angry driver.
Something like that.
I like Joe McKnight when he played for the Jets.
I remember that boy in high school. He came down there and beat Hoover.
Yeah, he was crazy. He was crazy.
They went to a 2A high school. John Curtis. They came up to Alabama and beat Hoover, bro. Like I couldn't believe that shit.
I'll never forget.
That was like my first time seeing that shit.
Bro, Taylor Mays was supposed to be
best. Yeah,
when he ran that 4.2, that ended up being a 4.3.
He ran like a 4.39 or 4.4 something.
He ran a 4.24, and they calculated like a 4.29 or 4.3.
Yeah, it was a 4.24.
They was calling that boy. They was calling that boy Sean Taylor. Like
they was calling him Sean. He ain't run a 4.2.
He was before his. Nah, it was.
He ran. They had him clocked at 4.24, and then when they redid it, it was a 4.3.
That's what it was.
I think
he did. No, he did. Trent. He did.
He was before his time though. I think
it was a 4.24, and they were like, "Yo, 4.24," and then it went like 4.3.
He was a linebacker playing safety.
He couldn't play linebacker either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He
just was a tweener that was just not a tween. He was Isaiah Simmons for Isaiah Simmons.
And also, side note, because we were talking about Hall of Fame, Eli Manning. I ain't gonna lie, he not making it.
Like ever?
I don't think he might not make it.
No,
wait, what does Torrey Holt got to do to make it? Because I still don't understand why he's not in.
Yeah, I don't know what's taking so long. But they made Andre Reed.
Yeah, but he got like top 5 everything across the board.
They made receivers wait for a long time.
I think Torrey Holt had like 6 straight seasons of like 1,300. I was like, God.
But how could you keep him out? Like he's really one of the best receivers ever. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie, mate. To me, early it's just that like later down the line when you're not making it like with Eli's case, it's it's already a hard case that people already debate about. And if you're not making it them early times, just imagine when more people down the line that were already better than Eli.
When they clear it up, like they're gonna have one of those years they gotta let in like several people to open it up for everybody else. He's gonna get in during one of those.
Exactly.
Yeah, you got Jimmy Smith, Fred Taylor. There's a few people, bro. Like that should be in the Hall of Fame right now.
Fred Taylor got the weirdest case ever, bro.
I think Chad get in there too eventually.
Who? Chad who?
Oh, just think
Johnson? No, I don't know.
Yeah, I think he does.
I don't know if he had enough years.
He gonna probably wait like 10, 15 years like how he did Chris Carter, but he'll get in eventually.
I don't know how Chris Carter waited that long. Because again, when he was like at the peak of his powers, was clearly like 1 or 2 in the league.
But he had a lot of off the field issues early in his career.
Drew Brees could be first ballot. Drew Brees is Mr. All-American.
Drew Brees isn't a first ballot Hall of Famer, bro.
He's Mr. All-American, bro. He's making it. Like
yeah, he's done nothing wrong either. He'll be first ballot for sure.
Yeah, whatever Peyton Manning is the blue chip of the NFL.
I didn't mind Calvin waiting a year or two. I mean, first ballot, but damn.
Calvin?
Because Luke should have got. If Calvin got in, then Luke was literally the offensive
version. I thought he was.
No, Calvin Johnson was a first ballot. It was crazy that Luke Kuechly wasn't first ballot. That was disgraceful. When we talked about it last year, bro, that
was him and Pat at the same time. Willis.
The last year Hall of Fame class, was it?
They both better get in. They both have to get in.
Pat Willis in though.
He did get in.
He did.
By the way, you were talking about a short. He only had like 7 years, but his 7 years was so good, Trent.
That's what I'm saying. But it's the same thing with Luke though. Like, bro, Luke Kuechly,
he ran a 4.47 on 2 partially torn ACLs.
Luke Kuechly was the best for like
Pat
8
Willis,
years in a row.
Yeah.
Luke was literally the offensive version. The defensive version of Calvin, so he should be first ballot.
Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Really, Navarro Bowman and Pat Willis should be in there.
Nah, Navarro got to wait a little bit, and that's the homie, but he got to wait a little bit. Navarro got to wait a little bit.
Yeah, I think he only had like 6 years. What year did he tear that knee up?
Navarro had like 7 good years.
Yeah.
Who was that game he tore his knee up? That was the Seattle.
It was Seattle.
Yeah. Was that like 2016, something like that?
It was the year after Pat Willis retired. It was the year after.
But him, Luke, and Bobby were fighting every year.
I thought Navarro tore his shit way before that because I thought it was in the playoff game.
After.
It was after.
I thought it was in the playoff game versus Seattle.
It was
versus Seattle. I don't know if it was a playoff game.
I don't think it was. I think his injury. That shit was like 2013, 2014.
It was 2014.
Injury. 2014?
Yeah, it was 2014.
Bro, I can't believe he did that. That was like my bro. That linebacking duo, bro. I don't know if we've seen anything like it since.
When they had that white boy who retired after 1 year.
It was the NFC Championship in 2014. Yeah.
I remember, nigga.
I
know Navarro personally. I'm telling you, yes, we all.
I got a homie. He a diehard San Francisco fan, bro. They literally were about to.
Everyone walked his ass off to get that boy back in shape.
They was about to go from Pat Willis and Navarro Bowman to Bobby Wagner and what's my boy Reuben Foster. I don't think y'all understand how ridiculous that was about to be.
Bobby
I
Wagner.
mean Fred Warner and Reuben Foster. Them was the two. Them was the two linebackers they drafted after that set of Willis and
no. Don't forget Chris Borman. Chris Borman from Wisconsin was a Pro Bowler, and then he retired second.
Yeah, he retired.
Yeah, he had 150 tackles that year.
I'm talking about like after all of them dudes left, like after there was no more Alden Smith, all of them. They drafted that new set, bro, and they hit again with Reuben Foster and Fred Warner, bro. Like they was about to do
what
it
happened to Reuben?
Domestic bullshit.
I remember that. Did we get all these super chats in, bro? Here we got another $2 super chat from Artur Vieira. So what's that right? 9845.
Yeah.
Burrow went to the Super Bowl though. Yep. The People's 23 $5 super chat. He didn't play good, but this is his first playoffs. But he ended the game. You can say whatever you want like that. Context clue. We already got this one. We got new members. We got 1J Bo 3. Became a YouTube member. Shout out to you. We got Rox D Zebek 223. Became a YouTube member. Appreciate it. And then we got Demetrius Brutus 3719 became a YouTube member. Shout out to you as well. Thank y'all so much for joining us. This has been a great episode of Press Block. We'll be back on Sunday. We'll have a special episode. Special episode coming up for Sunday to make sure that you get all your NFL fix that you need. We have 700 people in here, y'all. Y'all ain't got nothing to do. Well, go to church. Go to church and do what you need to do. But go to the early service at 9, and then by the time 10:30 is around, you can get to this, or you can go to the late service at 1. I'm not going to the late service. That's over
in the morning. Gots to go in the morning.
not going to the late service anymore.
See, I go in the morning, or I ain't going.
Nah. Or online for a lot of y'all, but for sure.
Yeah, the late service is crazy.
Definitely be here with us at 11 o'clock. That is early. That's Bama. That's Trent. We had J Rob here as well. We'll be back with y'all on Sunday. See y'all soon, fellas. We out. And ladies.